All right, well, big win here tonight for North Andrew. They won 46-14 over East Atchison here tonight in this district semifinal matchup. Here now with a couple of big contributors, Braxton, Linville as well. Hey, Necker as well here tonight. And guys, just first off, maybe kind of start us off with your thoughts on this win for you guys here tonight.
It's a big win. You know, we knew we had our hands full. We knew we had to bite down on our mouthpiece and really give it to them. You know, or get a push on the line, I guess. You know.
I felt we came in knowing it was going to be a fist fight. We knew they were a running team like us, so we wanted to prove that we were better, prove that we could win.
So you guys stay undefeated here tonight, and Hayden, obviously you guys were able to get the turnover on that first drive for East Atchison. Then you come up with that big 41-yard run, first play for you guys offensively. Just kind of talk about kind of getting that momentum there early.
It felt really good. We had that play scripted for a while, and we were hoping it kind of work, and it worked exactly how we wanted it to. So.
And obviously Braxton, those next two drives for you guys able to march it down the field, as they say, matriculate it down the field a little bit there. You punch it off, or to cap it off with a couple of punch-ins there for you. Just kind of talk about overall the offensive success for you guys here tonight.
Our offensive success, from the beginning of the game, we knew it was going to be the line. If the line got that front push, we knew they know we can capitalize on them pushing that front line and get in for them, and I'm glad we could do that.
Certainly, and obviously you mentioned the offensive line. Who are some of those guys up there that were really allowing you guys to kind of break away for some of those runs?
All of them. All of them.
Every single one.
Every single one.
And obviously on the defensive side for you guys, you really step it up there in that second half especially. As you forced four drives, 4 straight turnovers, 3 picks from you. You had the hat trick there defensively. I mean, just kind of speak to your defensive performance here tonight.
We knew they weren't going to quit, so we knew we had to make some plays on defense and stop them, so we did.
Obviously, you guys move on to a district final. How big is it for you guys? Obviously, Hayden, you as a senior, how big is it for you to be able to keep this season alive?
It feels amazing. Hopefully we can go as long as possible, you know.
So now was it Braxton for you, sophomore? I mean, just kind of speak to, you coming into this, obviously you're a sophomore, you had a lot of success this year. I mean, kind of speak to the season, what you guys have been able to do this year.
I think it's amazing what everyone's been able to do. And with all the seniors on our team, I feel like I'm obligated to try my hardest to get them to state and get them what they didn't get their sophomore year.
So congrats on the win tonight, guys.
Thank you.
A big win tonight here for North Andrew. They win 46-14 over East Atchison. Here now with head coach Dwayne Williams. And coach, first off, just kind of give us your thoughts on this win for your guys.
Well, it's a very physical game, and we knew it was going to be, and I was real impressed with East Atchison up front. I mean, they gave us fits on offense and defensive line, and that's been our strength all year. And our guys answered the call and played physical football with them. And that drive coming out of the second half, where we kind of ate up some clock and drove down and scored, and our offensive line kind of took back control of the game. I think that was the key in the second half to kind of settling things down and getting us a good score.
Certainly, and obviously you guys got up to a quick start. You get the turnover, you get the interception on that first drive for East Atchison. Then Hayden Necker answers with a big 41-yard run. Just kind of speak to you guys being able to grab the momentum early there.
That's something we've been able to do almost every week. Is teams have kind of drove the ball on us, maybe to get a score or kind of get us on our heels a little bit, and we almost score on the very next possession, first play. We've kind of done that all year long, and a lot of that's for Hayden up front. But he's fantastic. I don't know how many yards he had tonight, but he was all over the place, and I know he had 3 interceptions. So he's our guy, and I think he's the best player in 8-man, and I think he kind of proved that tonight.
Certainly, and then on those next couple of offensive drives for you guys, you're able to work it down the field a little bit. Braxton Lindell really stepped up on those 2 drives. Just kind of speak to Braxton's performance here tonight.
As a young guy, he's a sophomore, and we really feel like he's a junior, and like maybe even a senior. He took every snap last year. He's taken every snap this year, and his growth as a football player and his maturity has been just incredible to watch. And he leads us. As a young kid like that, he leads us, and he makes all the calls and does all the checks and does a fantastic job.
Certainly, he came up with a big play there to end that first half. You guys were up by 10, and he makes it an even bigger game there with that last touchdown there to Gunnar Lawrence. Just kind of speak to you guys be able to get that play off and extend the lead a bit there to beyond 2 possessions there.
That's a play we worked on all week in practice, and we kind of told our guys, hey, that's going to be there for us. And we got a little bit of pressure, and he was able to step up and kind of make a guy miss and get the look he wanted. And, those delay routes are big for us because, one, we got to have good pass protection because it takes longer to develop, and he just made a great read and a great throw on it, and Gunnar made a heck of a catch.
Certainly there, and in that second half, defense steps up, 4 drives, 4 turnovers for you guys there defensively. Just kind of speak to this overall defensive performance for you guys.
You know, other than the first couple drives where they were kind of running the ball on us a little bit, we made a few adjustments up front, which we kind of knew we were going to have to do. They were coming out in an unbalanced set, and so we were kind of making sure we had to get lined up right to it. And once we did that, I was real impressed with our guys up front. And like you said, 4 turnovers, and, you know, we're just ball hawks. We run to the ball, and we play hard, and when you do that, good things happen.
Certainly, you guys keep your seasons alive. You move to a district final next week, taking on the winner of Worth County Platte Valley. Just how big is it for you guys to keep the season alive, and obviously a big game coming up next week for you guys?
Well, I'm excited for my seniors. You know, we got 10 seniors, and I've been coaching them since the 7th grade, and we've kind of got a thing we've been saying all years. We're not ready to be done, and so I want to keep coaching them, and that means next week. And it looks like Worth County won, so we got a rematch with the team we only beat by 8. It's going to be a fantastic game, and they're tough to defend. They're tough on defense. It's going to be a heck of a football game.
Congrats on the win, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.